was it that made you interested in bass rather than regular acoustic guitar? Good question.
Okay, excellent question. The question there is what made me interested in bass rather than regular acoustic guitar? It sort of came about really weird for me. When I started playing in my school band in grade 5, I played clarinet and did that for 2 years and really was not loving it all that much after a while. I was ready to sort of give up in a way. And my band teacher switched me to an instrument called the baritone saxophone, which is a type of sax that's huge and plays the bass parts in a band. It actually sounds a lot the same notes as a tuba. So a baritone sax plays bass parts. And when I decided to get really serious about music and go to university, there you go, then I needed to switch playing the saxophone to alto saxophone, which is the smaller one that more people are familiar with. And the alto sax is what I switched to for university, but I really missed playing those bass notes. I just thought the bass sounded so cool. It added a lot of power and depth. So I went and bought a bass guitar and learned how to play it. If there's not up there already, you're soon going to see a picture of a person playing the baritone sax. And it is pretty massive, as you can see. They got that now?
Yep.
There you go. That's it. I carried that thing around to school and back, and people asked me what was in the case, and I'd say, you know, body, Volkswagen, all kinds of weird stuff. But, well, it's a good workout to carry a baritone saxophone around for a while.
Yeah.
And then I switched to the alto, and you're going to see a picture of an alto coming up in just a second, and you can compare the size from one to the other. But long story short, I missed playing the bass part so much, I went and got one and learned to play bass. A-L-T-O, that's right. All right, more questions. I see some more typing happening.
Okay, I got another one, sir. Are you able to play by ear?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Someone may not know what that means.
Yeah, playing by ear means basically you hear the song and you try and figure it out just from listening to it. You're not using any written music at all. I do that and I read written music both pretty equally. I've played in jazz bands professionally where you get hired because you can read so well, and I get a phone call that says, you know, be at the Delta Hotel Friday night at 8:30, and you show up and they give you a whole book of music with like 100 songs in it, and you just read and play the music all night that way. I've also done, I've also played with a rock band for a couple of years where, you know, when the band wants to learn a song, we all just get the CD and go home and listen to it over and over and learn our own parts and then go and jam. So I'm pretty comfortable both ways. That's an excellent question. Next one, let me see what else is there. Sorry, I'm trying to read over your shoulder.
Okay, so no question. Okay.
No, nothing else.
Tell them they get paid $10 for every question.
Mr. Mercer's promising $10 per question. I don't know if it's Monopoly money or what. I got him with this headphone thing behind me.
Yeah, that's not on. That's not on. You can take them off and just hit mic up if you're bothering your ears.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Nick made $20 already.
What's his question?
No question there now. Okay, so wait a second.
I see lots of typing going on. I don't know. I'll just feel like playing while I'm
There
waiting.
you go.
What's that?
I get them asking questions.
Ask.
So I said, what type of music do you like?
What kind of music do I like? I'm a big fan of jazz. I like jazz a lot, especially the sort of big band kind of jazz, like you know, In the Mood and that sort of thing. I like that sort of playing. I also like rock music, just about any kind. There's not really a whole lot I don't like, but those two would be my certainly big favorites. I've started getting into a little bit lately of learning about how computers are used in music, and sort of getting into that whole area.
I'm going to give them a real quick link.
Yep.
In the Mood, big bands.
Okay. Here comes a little bit of In the Mood. as played by a big band. So you know what I was talking about. This is what they call a big band or a jazz ensemble.
Tell him, give me a green check when you hear it.
Okay, Mr. Mercer would like to see a green check. So that's the kind of, like, I really like that style of music, but you know, probably not everybody's cup of tea. But a lot of top 40, a lot of jazz stuff. My current, like, favorite newer songs, I guess, I really like Paralyzer, Finger 11. Anything with a real solid kind of groove to it, you know, a really good feel, I'm okay with.
Okay, 1 second.
We're reading up.
Yeah, that's a good song. Okay, so.
What's that?
I'm telling him what questions to ask.
He's giving you guys some hints on what to ask.
When did you first start playing? So I was wondering what age did you start playing?
Okay. Probably a bit late, actually. I think I started playing bass when I was in grade 10 or 11, probably 15, 16 when I started, and just I was so interested in it that, like, I remember sitting down in my bedroom, just sitting on the edge of the bed and playing away and playing, and there was a couple of songs I had in my head that if I could play those songs, then I knew I was doing okay. So I had these sort of goals that I was shooting for. And I don't know if I could get one of them because this string is missing, or this bass is missing a string, but there was one that used the slap technique that I was really anxious to learn, and I spent forever at it.
So, you tell them what
and I'll tell you what that is in a second, but the song itself was had that sort of sound. Slap bass is when you, I know not everyone can see it, but we are recording this, so hopefully you'll see that at some point. Slap bass is when, instead of plucking the string with your two fingers like I'm doing here, you bring your hand down and use the side of your knuckle on your thumb. If you feel the side of your knuckle there, it's hard bone on the end, and you slap the string with that thumb, and you get that sound coming through. It's a lot more percussive. Along with slap bass,
okay, so
he's going to send you guys a video
slap bass.
of someone playing slap bass, and this is a song called Higher Ground.
This is the one you wanted, right?
Yeah, performed by the Chili Peppers. I can play this a bit too, but I can't without the string missing. Like there's holes in it.
I'll tell him green check when you hear the music.
Green check when you hear the music coming through on this video too. See if we can spot what he's doing with his thumb there for the slap bass. Okay, so you hear how really crisp that sound is.
Okay, yeah, I get that.
Whenever you do slap bass, which is with the thumb, you also incorporate something that they call pop, where you use your fingers of your right hand down underneath the string and pull out until it pops off your finger and makes that sound. So you get slap and pop. So you get the combination slap and pop going on, yes. And that's what all that kind of funk stuff, and the Chili Peppers, Flea does slap pop stuff all day long.